Important players for their team. Real Madrid may have got the win over Celtic, but the victory was dampened somewhat by that injury to Karim Benzema. As we take a look at their upcoming schedule, there's been conflicting reports on how long he is going to be out for. Some saying a few weeks, some saying a month, maybe more. So we're seeing they've got Mallorca next, then it's Leipzig in the Champions League, and then it's El Derby against Atleti. And you just wonder, even if he's not at 100%, do you even risk him for El Derby, Xhaka?
I think that depends a lot on what happens in the next couple of weeks, and not just about Benzema or Real Madrid. It depends on how Atleti go, it depends on how Barcelona goes, and what is... and also what happens in the Champions League, and how much wiggle room you have as far as that goes. If Real Madrid continue winning without him, then I see absolutely no reason not to. But that's, again, speculating some 3 or 4 weeks out when so much else, I think, changes that decision one way or the other.
So he's obviously so important in this Real Madrid squad, Luis. We don't even need to remind anybody of that. So how do they plug that gap when he's not there? Who needs to step up in his absence?
Well, I guess he has to be Hazard. I mean, the other day he played a few minutes, he did well, he scored a goal, and he did also give an assist. He's a player who everybody's been expecting to step forward. I think that Ancelotti mentioned in the beginning of the season, are you going to have someone else in place of Benzema to give him some rest? He said, well, we go Hazard, and he has to be the one. I think Asensio is another player who can also be linked, Rodrigo. But it's a totally different player. I think Benzema is not only the number 9, he's not only one of the top scorers, but he's the link in between the midfielders and the strikers. He's also the leader of this team, and well, I think they're gonna miss him a lot. We'll see how long he's gonna be out. The thigh muscle injury is a very tricky one because it's his right foot, is the one he used the most. So I'm not sure if they're gonna want to risk him for El Clasico or wait for Osasuna. I think is the next game. So. We'll see what happens, but definitely Real Madrid is going to miss it so much because he's been key player, not only last year, but also in the start of this season.
Frank, why were you laughing when Luis was talking about Eden Hazard stepping up?
Now, you know, even if I'm fond of Eden, you know, when you disappear for 3 years, it's only in a movie when you come back and you are successful. You know, in the football world, I've never seen that. Yeah, it's hard. It's so hard to... You have to be truthful. I mean, you have to be according to what we see. I mean, when a player starts to go down, and especially when he reached 30 or above it, it's almost impossible to go back to the rhythm, to go back to who you were. It's I don't believe in miracle. I really hope that Eden's going to do well enough to replace in a way. Karim Benzema, but I have doubts, really big doubts.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.